Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on the first play is Corral. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Finding space at the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Alex Anzalone in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Play action here. Corral. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. On the move past the 40. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Touchdown! Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Take 4, take 4.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Bears at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll throw with Brady. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
Hey, 66. Babies cry all the way to Alabama.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. On 2nd down, here's Corral. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 71 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Mike 29. I got it. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. 3 buzz. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Alert!
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Let's go, D. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Wait, that wide, 80. Mike 29. Here we go. Hey, Colt 66.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Here we go. 29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Let's go. 29.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, it's Corral. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Check 50, check 50.
Corral with it. 1st down here.
Hey, watch the slant.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Yeah, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Hey, Alabama, Alabama.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Check 43, check 31.
Regular.
1st carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Strength. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight. Show it up.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 25. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Moore, the man in motion.
You got 3. Under crush.
Play action, Corral. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Corral. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
The first down throw here for Corral. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Rico Gafford, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some room to maneuver. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Santos with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Corral on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Off play action. Here's Corral. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Right here, right here. Well, hey, we're going Mike 40, Mike 40. I got one. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
72. Check. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. 40's the Mike.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
40's Mike. No pain, no gain.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, 40's Mike. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Here we go. Check.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And this will be a Bears first down as good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Go Bandit.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Corral from his own end zone here. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Moore, the man in motion. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Able to find Waller. That's complete. 30. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Darren Waller, as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Man open, here is Jones. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 29. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Shadow!
The final shot before half for Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And able to get this out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, That just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. 29 is the Mike.
Here's Brady. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Wait, that's 29. Alpha.
He's coming. Check in. All day, baby. All day, baby. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Wait, that Alabama. 380. I got him.
Mike's 13, Mike's 13.
Brady going to go on 4th down.
I got you.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Wait, that's 20.
Mike 13, Mike 13. Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mike's 13, Mike's 13. He's coming. Check in.
72.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Switch.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Mike's 13, Mike's 13. He's coming. Check in.
A quick throw by Brady complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go.
Switch.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. And what I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Mike's 13. He's coming. Check in.
Right back to him on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Mike's 13. He's coming.
They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Mike 13, Mike 13. Here we go, D. Here I come, here I come.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. He's at the 50.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Second down, it's Henderson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Third down, Corral.
Escaping the pressure right. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First down. Here's Corral with it.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Corral looking to pass. Second down. And this one complete to Gafford.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Rico Gafford
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Panthers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
29 is the Mike 29.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. Brady now on first down.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Komet. 6 yards left on second down.
Here's Brady to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break. And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, check it.
From midfield, here's Brady.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. To throw is Brady.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Regular.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Mike Grip.
Brady.
Hey, watch his flat.
Forced out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Brady now to throw.
Here we go.
Steps away to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Now Brady got to have this one. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Here's Corral from down near his own goal line. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Corral with it on first down.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Fakes a handoff here. Corral. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to...
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Watch the safety.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. So this one is over.